That's a really good sound. Oh man, thank goodness. That is excellent. Well, well. How's work, Colton? Doesn't feel a whole lot like a break. Been working every day and, people gotta die. Alright. Get this set up here. I think we decided to do an antelope. I know. We're working on guitar mastery, axe, sword, and fist and tooth. We're taking a pickaxe because we're trying to get iron. But we are going after the level 1 antelope. We decided to not spend more time on the lion for the time being. We do have 2 guitars. Yep, we were able to snag those, thankfully. Okay. So our first grid here is Aerith. Who is this grid? Not really looking at a whole lot of bonuses per se. Got the guitars, that looks good. It looks like it's an updated gear grid. Okay. Gimli is our new green axe wielder. Looks like they have that set up well. Okay. Did we have an insanity issue with anybody in this? No, no insanity issues. Arts don't really have many arts. Thrill Seeker for Gimli. Oh, and Red Fist. We want to avoid brain trauma. Idril has Seasoned Hunter. Oh, nice. So when they're doubles, get something decent out of that. Scavenger Kit, Skullhelm, Stone, Bow, Nose, Charm. So it should have all the luck in here. So we get 1 luck from the stone and 1 luck from the flower, which is 2 luck. And then the bow is deadly, which technically gives another luck. So we need to not forget about that luck. Last but not least is red. It's Rima. I think Rima is a new addition. With the monster tooth, trying to maybe get a fist and tooth, I think, for Rima. Oh, good, and we have the rawhide on him. We love that. That's good. I think it's 7+ on the bow, right? Because we're 8 with the virus. Oh, do they have the permanent luck too? That's probably where we get to 6. Yep, plus the permanent luck. Nice. 6+ crits are huge. That's real nice. Our characters have disappeared from the board, which is odd. I'll have to go track them down. Nope, not in there. How many have luck? I think most of them do. We'll double check here in a second. So we just need to grab some gear, people. We want to take Morg out. I know we got somebody with guitars. This one. Where are our other paid for players? That's not one. There's Longclaw, Lenore, and I guess we don't need Longclaw. Or the Gax one. Somebody's got a sword, I think. We'll just take this one too. Alright. Okay. So as we bring him out, Morg is going to be represented by Gimli. I think that's only right. Male White Lion. Male Rawhide with the axe. Oh, we need a bow. Shoot, I did not get that muted in time. Sorry, Bill. I hope that didn't deafen you. It hurt my back. I tried to reach for the mute button. Did you see Lord of the Rings? I didn't go see it. It was a little bit packed, but I watched it on my own after because I had thought about it too much. Oh, yeah. Yep. Sorry, that's my bad. Blew them ears right out. Do I not have any people with a bow? This really is not the most user-friendly way to look through the shelves for gear. I'm not sure there's any bow people in the sim. It's tragic. Is that a bow? No. But that's who we'll use, I guess. You can. That injury can be gained multiple times. Alright, we'll attach her to the bow. Okay. So let's just get this show on the road, I think. That's what I'd like to do. Wait, why did none of these... What? Did it reset all their freaking names? Male White Lion Aerith. Okay. Nobody's named Zachary. Huh. Maybe I didn't change this one yet. Oh, type much? Gimli. Urza, which we don't have anymore either. I just must not have updated names. Rima. Idril over here. Which I think she's just temporary on the bow. We want her on sword, I think. Because our bow proficient person died in that awesome settlement event drawing we had. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Oh, we will get a Legolas in for bow for sure. But Idril is from Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. She'll be a swordsman here soon. Alright, so first hunt event revealer. Let's go ahead and depart. Is Aerith. So Aerith reveals our first event, which is dead antelope. The survivors are struck by the scent of a rotting meat wafting from a hulking corpse ahead. The event revealer may lead the survivors to investigate. If they do, gain 1 random vermin resource, 2 random screaming antelope resources, and roll a d10. On a result of 7+, the survivors are startled by the arrival of the antelope's killer, a white lion. And the hunt now. Start a showdown with white lion 1 level higher than the quarry or the highest level available. Oh, we would get to add a dead monster terrain card. We could probably do this, right? Just avoid the 7+. Nice to get those resources. Alright, so we get 1 vermin and 2 antelope. I don't know, without dash I think we'd still probably die on a level 2 white lion, but we're not going to roll a 7 through 10. Welcome, Mike. Give this a little shuffle. Here's our vermin. Goes to Aerith. We can consume it to gain some survival. Good. And then we get 2 antelope ones. 1. Nice. 2. Nice. 2 pelts. Solid stuff there. Alright, now we gotta roll a d10 for it. We probably want to be sub 7 here. 2. That'll do it. No lion today. And roll a random hunt event. It's kind of buns. 77. Hello. That is Seasoned Hunter. Whenever a random hunt event roll is the same, the hunt revealer gains an understanding and a courage, which was Aerith. So understanding and another courage. Okay, and then we need to go do event 77. Alright, 77. Ooh, sinkhole. Don't like this one. A gaping sinkhole suddenly opens under the survivors, revealing a swirling black pool of ichor beneath them. Each survivor rolls a d10. The lowest one becomes the straggler. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give those a little sideways roll. Whoever's at the bottom of the list is the straggler. Rima. Rima's straggling. And each straggler. Okay, so it's just Rhea here. Rima. That is brutal, Mike. Brutal. Any attention's good attention, am I right? So 6 on that is you're dragged to safety, terrified but unharmed. We love that. We love that for Rima. Alright, and then Gimli will be revealing our next random one. Wait, whoa. No. This says lonely. This says it's just a random. We don't have the lonely tree expansion in here, so it's just a random hunt event. And we didn't put mineral gathering in because we don't want to snap our pickaxe. We're hoping to farm one on a tile. 33 again. Hunt Revealer gets a courage and an understanding. Bing bong. 33. That is It Whispers Your Name. The event revealer trips over a protruding stone in the ground. The lips of a stone face begin to move. If the event revealer has no name, otherwise, the lips seductively whisper the survivor's name. If the event revealer is insane, which we are not, if the event revealer is not insane, they gain an understanding. Sure. Nobody has marrow hunger. So we did just hit insight. So insight during the hunt phase is explore. So +2 on investigation tables. Rather get matchmaker or something cool. Let's roll. We want an 8 through 10 on this for something permanent. 8 through 10. 6. Something temporary. What do we got here? 3 survival and 3 insanity. Bummer. We are maxed out on survival. Now insane. Okay. I don't either, Bill. And Idril is our next event revealer. On what is hopefully our final event. Shouldn't have said anything. Panicked by the oncoming survivors, the screaming antelope moves 1 space away. And roll a random hunt event. Dumb. Give me doubles again. $93. $93 is Lost Survivor. In a hollow between 2 identical rocks, you find a corpse with fabulous hair, clutching a book to its chest. If the settlement has pictographs, we sure don't. The event revealer may read from the book. Otherwise, the survivors move on. Okay. The book. Otherwise, the survivors move on confused. Alright, well, consider us confused. But that does get us to... Oh my gosh, still not quite there. So this one is Rima on the random hunt event. Womp womp. $83. Same. Flesh monolith. Gross. The survivors approach a 5-sided monolith made of flesh that stretches into the darkness overhead. Limbs and faces, both human and bizarre, protrude from all sides. The event revealer gains a courage and investigates. Gains a courage and investigates. Let's take a roll. Oh boy. I'll never say no to a 10. 10. Oh, I almost always say no to a 1. We may be lifetime re-rolling. Where was it? Event revealer investigates. Event. Oh, wow. My gosh. 10 is huge. Just Rima does not have explore. No. So the monolith's limbs, oh gosh, spring to life, grabbing hold before you can react. They join your body parts to its own with maddening efficiency as you are ripped apart in a shower of gore. Dead. The horrible sight causes all survivors to suffer 3 brain event damage, and they all gain post-traumatic stress disorder. If the settlement has survival of the fittest, which we do, you fight the monolith. The horrible edifice tears your arm off, but you bite one of its appendages in return, severing it. The monolith retreats into the ground as you roar in triumph. So Rima would not die. Rima would suffer the dismembered arm, severe injury, and gain a permanent strength. All other survivors stand in awe and gain 3 insanity and 3 courage. So, since we have that, do we take the dismembered arm and take that permanent strength? Especially if this guy's trying to do fist and tooth, that permanent strength could come in handy. So we come down here, severe injuries, dismembered arm. But we get to go ahead and throw another permanent strength on there. All other survivors get 3 insanity and a courage. So let's just do 3 insanity and a courage for everybody. And then we'll go take it away. We'll take all that stuff away from Rima. Don't need arms with fist and tooth. No, you just need teeth. Alright. Let's go to the Screaming Lope showdown, though. No, that's not it. That's it. Okay. So now we need to set this up. Let's set up showdown for level 1. Give me an iron tile. Raw iron. No. Debris pile, though. Debris isn't the worst. So we have a giant stone face, which is good for the bow. We always have a bug patch and debris. We do have somebody with a scavenger's kit as well. So that's nice. A little scrap sword action would be great. That just has to be, what? Adjacent to any board edge? Yeah, that's going to come down over here. So that is our archer. Who's Idril? So we'll roll up over there. Put Gimli up here towards the front. Rima. No one bolded. No. So for Idril's, though, she could be adjacent. It pretty much is highly likely to graze right off the bat, right? What's its range? 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's either gonna get kind of close to us or graze, which is fine right now. I'm also gonna move this over here. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll move it up one. And then this way one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let Lope go. Stomp and Snort, random survivor in range, which is nobody. Nobody is in range. So then he's gonna graze. Oh, I guess I can move these, can't I? Is that what you were saying, Bill? So we'll just move them all over this way. So we'll just have him move up 1. Well, I guess we'll want him to move up 2, won't we? How can we stack them again? It's 4 out in front of him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that all fits. So I'll have him move up here and eat this one. Hey, Titan. He'll eat it. He's gonna heal, but he doesn't have anything to heal, so he pretty much burns a turn. I'm gonna have Idril look in this scrap pile right off the bat. She gets +3 because she has a scavenger kit. This could be a nice one. Could manage to find our way into a scrap sword here. Not finding our way into nothing. 6 is a random basic. One, two, three, and monster hide. Anybody want some leather armor? Jeez. Okay. Probably not gonna attack with her this round. I forgot to do the reverberating lantern. The sonorous rest. My bad. We definitely need Aerith to get some proficiency. Gimli is another important one. Idril's isn't very important because she doesn't have a sword. So, hard to get sword proficiency without a sword. Alright, let's just roll up with Aerith. 1, 2. Oh, we can't because we don't have dash. There's really nothing we can do, actually. So we should probably do our cat eye circlet, rawhide headband, that sort of stuff. Because none of us can reach. So let's cat eye circlet here right off the bat. So 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we will be able to grab some acanthus. Super dense, that's a good one to know because we don't want to hit that with the axe. That wound sucks, so we'll put that on the bottom. We can't reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No dash. We could reach some acanthus, which is good. But okay, so that was Red's action. So now Rima's gonna need to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe to there. Then we'll have Gimli move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and activate Rawhide Headband. 1, 2. Crush and Devour sucks. So we're gonna put that one on the bottom, right? Okay, yeah, and we want to make sure we don't get knocked over for rundown. So we cannot afford to be standing in his facing. So we will not be going after an acanthus on this one. But we do probably want him to target Aerith. So he's going to full move forward this way. So we'll just go 1, 2, probably there. We don't really want to be on the face or need to be on the face with that guy. Need to get onto the face with Idril eventually. And all she did was look, so we could technically move her. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Idril. Okay. Then I think that's pretty much all we can do. But that's okay, because he's going to play right into our hands here when he draws run down. Full move in the direction the monster is facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn to face the closest survivor. It's a three-way tie. So we'll do Aerith. And then we're going to pick a target closest survivor in range 12. So this has got a 12 range. Move twice and attack target. So he can move. He can get to him here. 1, 2, 1. If the target is knocked down, this attack gains 3 speed. They are not knocked down. We made sure to avoid that. Now this is Aerith, who has 2 evasions, so anything sub 4 is a miss. Just like that. So that is a missed attack from the LOPE. Back to our survivors. We're going to jump right into that blind spot with Aerith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love that. Oh, red fist. Oh, that's good. It does it automatically, I think. Ooh, it doesn't. I thought it did. I thought we recognized that it did, but maybe not. So that's a temporary strength token. Gimli should get one. Idril will get one. So will Rima. Okay. Aerith is attacking from behind with the Lion Beast Katars that are now paired. So it is 4 speed with an accuracy of 5 plus because it's the blind spot. 2 hits. That's okay. We definitely wanted the top 2. So we're going after this super dense first because they are not frail. So the antelope has a toughness of 8, and we are rocking a strength of 7. So it is a 2 plus for a successful wound. And that's plenty of... They are deadly, so that is a crit as well, which is gain a Screaming Antelope resource. Gain our next one. It's a Beast Steak. And on to Restless Inner Thigh. Maybe another 9 here, or just a straight up 10 would be cool too. 8. Close. Real close to a crit. Your attack disables the monster's powerful running muscles. The Screaming Antelope gains a -1 movement token. And a wound. Alright. That was pretty successful. Let's go ahead and give them their proficiency point. Okay. Now let's have Idril go... Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spend her activation to climb up for 5. And then she will surge and shoot, because it only costs 1 with this bow. To shoot the bow with 3 speed and plus 2 accuracy, I think, up there? Yeah, 2 accuracy. So 3 speed and hitting on 3 plus. 2 hits. Once again. Oh, first strike. The Screaming Antelope's massive eyes glisten with human-like fear. If the attacker is insane, cancel all hits and end their attack. Which she is insane. So even from range that works, huh? That's stupid. Okay. Cancel all hits and end the attack then. kind of dumb. Let's try and get Rima. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try and get Rima the Fist and Tooth. So plus 2 accuracy, so 2 speed, 5 plus for Fist and Tooth. So 1. There's a reflex. Ooh, this one sucks. Oh my gosh. Could end up with another dismembered arm here. Yikes. Okay. We have 4 strength, so we need a 4 plus to wound. Seven. We get 1 permanent luck, so we're critting on 8 plus, but that is still a wound. So it's a successful wound, a successful proficiency point gained. Alright, sorry. So, yeah, that went well. I don't feel like he probably needs to surge right now, necessarily. Let's let Gimli run up 1, 2, 3. From the hip with Gimli. Did I... I did draw the wound. So Gimli now is going to attack with the axe. Yeah, I'll get around to Canthus. I'm not worried about it. 6 plus with no accuracy. Kind of a bummer there. There's 1. Okay. Need something fairly high here. Yeah, that's definitely. We have 5 strength. So that's definitely a wound. So we'll get rid of 1 card. And he jumps back away. So he turns to face the attacker, jumps back once. But that's another weapon proficiency point. Which is everything but the archer. So now maybe we'll have the archer focus on shooting. Ooh, Aerith could surge. Aerith's pretty good. Not much luck though. Let's wait. So we are not going to surge with anybody else. We're going to pass it back to the Lope, who draws Lone Rampage. Might be trouble. The monster unleashes an awful wail to signal its terrific rampage. All non-deaf survivors suffer a brain damage. I think everybody is non-deaf. So it will be a fill-in for 1. This one down here, Rima. Okay. All knockdown survivors within the zone of death suffer 1 damage per monster level. Nobody's knocked down in there. All standing survivors suffer 1 damage, bash, and knockback 7. Wow. How about that? No, I didn't. Rima, it was all other survivors gain 3 insanity, so it did not include Rima. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and bash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and bash. 6, and bash. They'll all need to take a damage as well. So we'll start up top with Gimli. Takes 1 to the legs. Aerith takes 1 to the body. And Rima takes track, or takes one to the legs. Yeah, it is tough, Bill. Not very attached to these survivors yet. We'll get there. Okay. It's the end of the monster's turn. Back to us. Back to Idril specifically. I think I'll probably have her just encourage. Do the encourage chain. So we'll have her spend a survival. Encourage Gimli. Gimli will spend a survival to encourage Rima. And that's probably where it'll stop for now, because then everybody's out of harm's way. So Idril's going to take a shot with the bow. 3 speed, 3+ accuracy. I do love that stone face. Or, sorry, 4+ accuracy. So 2 hits still. 1, 2. Reflex is no big deal, because we're not anywhere near that. Okay, so let's get rid of this. We'll go after Ferocious Spasm first. Needs to be fairly high here. 8 will do it. There's no crit on this card, but that is enough to wound. And then Restless Ear does have a crit. That we do want to hit, and we did not. It's a decent crit. Wouldn't have got us a resource, so that's an alright one to miss. We do get our proficiency point, though. No, we don't. We're an art... Yeah, we're using a bow, but we're a swordsman, so we need a sword in our hands. But I think I'll probably have her Surge shoot again, because she's our best chance of crit farming. She crits on a 6+. 1, 2 again. Swordsman with no sword. Riddle me that. 1, 2. We're going to do that one second. Go after Giant Tongue. Give me that 6+ for a crit. Come on. Come on. That's not even a hit. Oh, yeah, it is. Because -2 toughness to wound. So, if the wound result is even, suffer a brain damage. Okay. So it is a wound. And this next one's where we need to show up with the 6+, because it gets us a resource. 6+. Boom. Yep. Didn't even need the luck. Let's get that wound taken care of. Gain a screaming antelope. Resource, twitching tiny fingers rain down. All adjacent survivors gain an insanity, which is nobody. But we do get that resource. Another beefsteak? I swear I shuffled these. Okay. Now let's have Gimli. Okay, who has Rawhide Headband? Ooh, Gimli does. Ooh. I'd like to pick his next attack. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And eat this. We'll hit this Acanthus. Nice. 9. That should get us an Acanthus, right? 8+, gain a fresh Acanthus. So get rid of that. Oop. That goes to Gimli. And now he could... Oh, we know what these are, though. We don't even need to look at those. We know they're not that big of a deal. we could. And we will. We'll surge. That's what we have survival for. So we'll surge. Rawhide Headband, take a look at these. We got Lone Rampage again and Stomp and Snort. Lone Rampage was kind of a bummer, but it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 off his front, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would hit Gimli, but wouldn't hit Idril. So honestly, I'm okay with that. And then we can move these two up a little bit closer so they can look at getting resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next round. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many is it diagonally from him? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Rima would technically be in it there. So we'll have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have to go there with Rima. And then Rima will encourage Aerith. Aerith will stand and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps in the right direction. 5. Okay. Scavenger Kit doesn't help Vermin. It only helped the debris. Oh no, it does. Just adds +1 to the result. Okay, now we gotta go to this buffoon who does Lone Rampage. So everybody's gonna gain the brain damage. I forgot about that because we're all non-deaf. So that will do a little bit of damage, especially to our Fist and Tooth Rima, who will now roll on the brain trauma chart. This is the one I gotta be careful with, or I'm gonna get a ban from YouTube. Let's do severe injury actually, and then, because it's not nearly as damning, but the other one is. Where's our red die? There you are. Brain trauma. Brain trauma mama for Rima. That's a pretty good roll. 8. And we picked our principal already, didn't we? Except darkness. Which means... So it is a 10? I thought it was +2. So a 10, let's see if I can not get hosed here. There we go. Is Frenzy. So gain a D5 of Insanity, a Speed, and a Strength. So a D5 Insanity is 1. Lame. A Speed, Temporary Speed, and Temporary Strength. And I can't use any of my arts, can't use Survival. We know the drill. And Gimli gets absolutely tossed. 7. Knocked down. And a damage to his body. Okay. Back to us. What's he looking at for life points? He's got 4 total health points left. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice, we can get there. Rima's gonna look at that acanthus plant, see if she can pull it out of the ground safely. She is a klutz. Fumbles the bag. Unarmed damage. On her one good arm. We shouldn't have had the old one armor pull something out of the ground. That was just foolish. Alright, Idril. Idril's gonna... Ooh, who has Cat Eye Circlet? That would be Rima, who just failed that. Rima's got 4 survival, so we're going to surge to Cat Eye Circlet. 1, 2, 3. Looking good. Reflex kind of sucks. We'll do that reflex last. Alright, now Idril's going to take that shot we were all talking about earlier. 3 speed, 4 plus. We're going to get all 3 hits here, please. Yep. 3 for 3. We could just call him Leg Day. Alright, Furry Throat to start it off. Come on now. Kidding me. No good. A 1. We are critting on a 6 plus. Be better. That's the... Come on! Holy cow. Thank goodness Rock isn't here to see this. Failure. If the attacker is adjacent. Don't worry, we're not. And let's get this last one in there. Come on. Shitting me. 0 for 3. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Terrible. Alright. Aerith's gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So dumb. I don't want Idril to surge. Let's have Aerith encourage Gimli. Gimli will pop up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. And search this Acanthus. Nine, 10, 4. Fumbles. Big fumble. 4. Find nothing. Archive this terrain. That's so cool. We'll surge and check this one then. Since Gimli can roll to get it back. With the Rawhide. 6 plus. That's a 10. So he gets that survival back. So he would have spent it, got it back. And he's a thrill seeker, so when he gains survival in the showdown, he gains another one. So he's up to 4. And he'll search this Acanthus plant for another 10. 7. 7's decent. I did give him 2 back, yeah. It's awesome. Okay, gain a survival. Which means he would, in theory, gain 2. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Stomp and Snort won't be terrible. We'll let him do it. Stomp and Snort. Random survivor in range. So he's got a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's nobody. So he's going to graze. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Got as close as he can. And now Idril is going to do much better than she did last time, I think. We're not even going to Cat Eye Circlet it. She's going to roll 3 dice, hit all 3 with 4 plus. Okay, just 2. 1, 2, no problem. See, like I said. And we're going to get some crits here. Some good ones. Neither of these are good ones. Whatever. A wound's a wound. There's a crit. Okay. Crushed knee. The Screaming Antelope's balance is ruined. It's when he starts his movement action. Okay. Next. What do we got? A 4, which is a miss. Failure. The giant moss snaps shut. If you're adjacent, not adjacent. Don't worry about it. Okay. Maybe we will circle it. Circle it, and then I can know if Idril needs to surge. That's what we'll do. We'll have Rima move first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And surge. Activate Cat Eye Circlet. 1, 2, 3. Wow. It is one of the last 4 cards. Reflex is no big deal. No reaction. So we get an antelope resource, antelope resource, antelope resource. We are going to be surging with the bow for sure. Idril is going to spend a survival to surge. 3 speed. Okay, this is where we actually need all 3 hits. Okay, well we got 2. 1, 2. We definitely want to crit both of these. 2 free resources goes a really long ways. 6 plus. An astounding amount of 1s tonight. Truly astounding. And another miss. I mean, really lucky in some parts, and just awful in others. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just get up there and trigger the trap at this point. We're not going to be able to get through it. So 4 speed. We need a 6 plus for any hits. One, two, three, four. Oh, 4 for 4. So unless it is the very bottom card, there it is. Okay, we're not quite that lucky. The screaming antelope panics, its undermouth unleashing an inhuman wail. It bucks wildly and leaps into the air. The attacker is doomed. All survivors adjacent to the monster, which is just Aerith, suffer 2 brain damage per monster level. Knockback 5 and are knocked down. Monster lands on its belly. Turn the monster directly away from the attacker. Full move forward in a straight line. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No collision. Okay. So could still have potential with Gimli. Might as well. We'll have Gimli 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gimli's gonna run up there with that axe, that bone axe, right in the tailpipe here. 5 plus. Okay. He's got 5 survival, so might as well surge. Oh, and let's see if he gets to keep it. He sure does. Free surge. Looking for 5 plus. Oh, we got 1. No reaction on this card. Restless Ear. Nice. 9. Does he have a luck? He does, so that's a crit. Oh, no thing. Okay. It's also a Savage Axe, so it is worth 2 damage. Nice, that's big. We didn't get to Acanthus yet. But I think we are out of turns, so it's to this dummy. Closest knockdown survivor in range is nobody. Oh, so he's gonna go graze. No target graze. Okay. Yeah, so persistent injuries. If the monster would draw an AI. So he's not drawing AI anymore. But when he starts his movement, If we can roll a 1 right here, he'll be knocked down before he moves. A 1. An 8. Which would have applied to this card, but he doesn't have any AI left. It depends, because it's not technically drawing an AI, right? If he does his basic action, right? I'm not sure either. I'm pretty sure it's different. Pretty sure it's different. So then he does move. So he's gonna graze. So he's gonna go 1, 2. And freaking Gimli's gonna get blasted out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocked down. And a damage to his body. Oh well. Doesn't Butcher get 2 turns? Yeah, it's just tough. I mean, because that's going to mostly be like a Reddit interpretation, right? This says when you can't draw an AI, instead you perform basic action. So in this, it's saying that it's different. When you can't draw an AI, you perform basic action, which to me would mean that they're different. I think. Right, Bill. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm reading, anyways. So, and then this card comes back. That's okay, because Idril's about to smoke this fool for some crits. 4 plus. 1. 1. Yeah, we get a resource for this when we crit it right here. When we crit it, no problem. God. Unbelievable. I'm gonna have her spend her final survival, honestly, to Surge. This is outrageous. I know we're fine, but my goodness, that's the whole reason she's out here with the bow. One more hit again. Get me another resource right here. Okay, alright. I'm calm. I'm cool. Gain a Screaming Antelope resource, and he has Ruined Horns. She's a swordsman. I respect that. Okay, now she can't surge. When did these... Gimli just got knocked over, but Aerith's been down a while. And we're not going to be able to get to him to finish him. But he'll come after Gimli. But he can't get to him. What if he can't graze? If there are no, instead move forward, full move forward in a straight line. Okay. So he's going to go up. He's going to end up almost in the corner. Our range with this bow is 5. So if we went here, it would be 7. Nice. Alright, so we'll end our turn. Pass things back over to the Lope, who is going to roll before he moves. So there's no target. It's not a 1, so he's not knocked down. So he's gonna full move away from, full move it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's gonna be the end of his turn. We don't have anybody that's not insane. Oh, Rima. Where's Rima? Rima's way up there. Okay, so Gimli would stand. We'll move Rima down to the bug patch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have Rima cat eye circlet. 1, 2, 3. Antelope resource, resource. Put those on top. Okay. We'll end our turn. It would go to the Lope again, who has no knockdown target. There's nothing to graze, so he'll move forward in a straight line. Unless we roll a 1. We don't. So he'll move again. 1. And be stuck there. Then Rima can come over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loot this bug patch because they only have 1 insanity. A 9. That's pretty good. Yeah. A random vermin resource. She's not insane, just for everybody's knowledge. So shuffle these up. And she draws the Cyclops fly, which she could consume for a 6+ of an accuracy. No, we'll save that to cook, I'm sure. So now we'll let the Lope go again. They're gonna move. Gonna roll a 3, so they are gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right back into Idril's range. Idril's gonna take them down with the bow here. Looking for 4s. 1, 2. We got 2 chances at it. Both of these get us a resource, so we'll go for Restless Flank first. And Dead Lope on a crit. So crit hit. Screaming Antelope resources is big. The rest of it doesn't really matter. Finally, am I right? And it's a large flat tooth. Alright. Nice. So let's come up here. Complete the showdown. That's what we like to see. Some success, much success. Gain some insanity with the tooth. Will do. We get 4 basic and 4 screaming. And stone circle. So let's grab stone circle real quick. Drop that there. Come over here. I think the tooth is the only thing we got that gives us an insanity. And that will go to Idril, who has none. Okay, then we get 4 and 4. So we'll just start with Lope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another insanity. We'll give that to Rima. And 4 basics. Oh, and we'll get another one because of the... Nobody aged up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect bone. And we have a scavenger kit, so we might as well grab an extra Lope resource. Spiral horn. Alright. Oh, that's right. Elena's our bowman. She didn't die. We just couldn't take her out because she was insane. That's right. Okay, so let's head over to our timeline. We have, we only got one Acanthus, unfortunately. We could put that stuff over here now, I guess, huh? Cyclops fly, crab spider, fresh Acanthus. We gotta draw one of these stupid things. 1, 2, 3. Alright. How many total resources? We got 4, 8, 11, 15, 18, 19. Pretty close, Bill. Your original number was dead on. Okay, not great. Haunted. The survivor with the lowest hunt XP is convinced a powerful presence is nearby. Roll a d10. Lowest hunt XP. We got a couple of those. We got lots of zeros. Even a couple we can give up. So, pick this up and give it a roll. 5. Middle of the road. Do we have Song of the Brave? No. No, we do not. While everyone sleeps, the survivor bursts into incomprehensible song. The whole settlement awakens in tears. Returning survivors. Oh, -1 endeavor. And returning survivors set their insanity to 0. And Rima. It's not too big of a deal with Sonorous Rest. If I can just remember it next week, it gets you it gets you some insanity on the hunt. Okay, that's gone. Let's put that in the log here. Haunted. And now we have Phoenix Feather. Wait, what? Oh. Even though we're not hunting him, his event must still be important. It must have some sort of something in it. Good. As you should, Mike. The skies bubble and murmur as a dark presence tears through the atmosphere like a negative lightning bolt, sucking the air and energy from all who gaze upon it. A light rain begins. The survivors turn their eyes up to see a huge iridescent feather slowly floating toward the ground. Their lantern lights reflect strange rainbows off the twisting feather. A primal fear takes root in the settlement. You may now hunt the phoenix. Add it to the settlement record sheet. Blah blah blah. The phoenix. Am I blind? It's because it's not in here. Gain a courage and break the silence. So who has 2 courage? Anybody? Somebody's got to. Nice, Gimli. That's big. Gimli's gonna take it. Give me that courage. Let's have him roll here, and then we'll take care of bold. So we'll have him roll on this table. 7. It's pretty good. Oh no. Oh no. The survivor exclaims that the fallen feather is the most beautiful and dangerous thing they've ever laid eyes on. Each color runs perfectly into another. Gazing upon it imparts a strange sense of longing. They are convinced that there has never been something so perfect in this world. The survivor greedily hides the feather from the others. They gain the crazed fighting art. Whoops. And the hoarder disorder. and a courage from stashing the feather. All returning survivors gain 2 insanity. Okay, so we make some of that back that we just lost. Does seem like a thing Gimli would do, no? Hoard some resources and eat them. Okay, now we gotta go to Bold for Gimli. Because I know he gets Matchmaker. But I don't know what the numbers are on the roll. So if you get it during the settlement phase, you get Matchmaker. And then we'll roll. 10. 2. Nor. May reroll 1 endeavor result this phase. Okay. Yeah, Matchmaker's great. Okay, so we are going to be spending an endeavor to innovate for sure. Spend a monster bone, monster hide, and a beast steak. Flip that. Drop, drop, drop. And I already took away the endeavor, right? Yep. Okay. So this is our first year with Symposium, I believe. So paint. There it is. We can't even consider anything else. We'll pick up paint right now. Boom. Paint. We can now work towards face painting and have dash unlocked. That's what we needed. We needed it. Got it. Okay. We have 2 endeavors left. I'm not terribly concerned with the endeavors. Let's check on our gear. Do we want a set of screaming gear, or do we want to go straight to leather? Because we have 3. Oh my gosh, we would actually be able to do 4 of the 5 pieces of armor, I think. Because if we do screaming, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of it, rather than leather, which we could do. We could definitely do similar with leather. Because what were we trying to do? We have rawhide, we want a leather, we're going to do a dragon set, and then maybe peek back at the lion once we start hunting him at level 2 to finish off his set, I think. So I don't know if screaming is very necessary, the screaming armor. Screaming armor set. Ignoring bash is always really nice. You can skewer. After you slam, spend an activation to move 1 space and activate a melee weapon with +2 strength. If you wound with a spear, apply that wound or result to the next selected hit location. Okay, we can go for leather. So I think do we even have some hide in storage? No, we definitely don't. So the problem with doing leather is a lot of it takes leather and hide, right? Just 2 of them do. Yeah, so we won't be able to do much. So we could do leather. I think we have a scrap, right? Yeah, we have 2 scrap. So we could do a mask, leather scrap. We could do bracers and a cuirass. And then save the rest. Because we need, if we were to do that, we need 3 leather and 1 hide. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and leaving 1 as a hide. So we'll spend, oh, wait a minute. We can do that forest run, right? for an endeavor. And I think that there's a good amount of flower resources that are also hides. Let me take a look here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So where did it say? Okay, forest run, custom endeavor. You may exchange any number of monster resources for that number of flower. Crab spider is also hide, yes. So let's see how many of these are hide. So the blooms are hide, which is just, okay, lantern bloom and warbling blooms. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's about half of these are hide as well. We could trade in bones and organs for that if we want, because we have some of those in storage. I'm going to put this up here with the hide. So we could potentially trade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do the spiral horn since we're not doing the screaming set. We do need a sword, don't we? Probably just a bone blade. Because we have to start going after iron. Well, we have 2 endeavors left. So 1 endeavor to do a forest run and 1 endeavor to turn whatever hide we get into leather. Because in our storage, it's mostly... We have 2 white lion resources, and there are 2 great cat bones. So, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, it's not great. We don't have a lot of endeavors to roll for right now. That's the tough part. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could even do 7, 8. Because we have 3 organs. So we could trade 8 resources for flower resources. I'm assuming that would get us pretty much all the hide we could need, and then we can spend some of those bones on... oh, wait, I might have miscounted that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because that monster bone is not... Do we want to trade in the great cat bones too? What does it say? Any number of monster resources for that number of flower resources. So do we think 7's enough, or do we want 9? We don't need to get very much more hide. 7's probably good. 1. Oh. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, nope, sorry. We only did 7. Sorry. Because there's really not that much hide to get, so that was about as much as I think we could have gotten. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leather and 3 hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So we'll turn what needs to be turned into leather, and hide into hide, and that will make us a set of armor. But we also need, what is it? We also need 1 bone and 1 scrap. No shield. Not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, a basic. 2, 3 are flowers. And the crab spider. I already subtracted the endeavor. And then a bone. And we need to do a scrap as well. Which is going to be a broken lantern. Okay, and that is a full set of leather armor. One, two. Nice. That's some good stuff there. Love to see that. Boots, bracers, curious, mask, skirt, cuirass, whatever. Nice. So we want to also use these bones because they're going to go away after this. And I think we wanted a bone blade. At least. Yeah, it's a bone. So get rid of this to get a bone blade. Kind of lame this late on, but we do have a sword person. Can we get 2 green affinities with it? Are you talking for the monster grease? So we would go this, that, this. We are missing it somewhere. This is for Aerith. So anybody else except for Aerith. Aerith does not have the -2 red, 1 green. But anybody other than Aerith would get it. So if we wanted to give that armor to somebody else, and that evasion we can. We give it to Gimli. Gimli could become the tank. Let's do that. Okay, and then this is full leather set with a stone nose probably would be best there. Then this armor. Not exactly sure what to do here with this armor. Bone Blade needs to. We need to figure out exactly what we're doing with who. Because I would like. I'd like to start taking Elena back out because she's our bowman. She's got 4 XP with it. But she has 19 insanity, so she can't go against the LOPE. Oh, we could try a level 2 lion. That's not a bad idea, Bill. That might be doable for us at this point. It would look like this, though. It would be Aerith, Gimli, Idril, and Elena. And Idril would take over the red gear grid and we'd stop doing the fist and tooth. I don't think he has any super dense spots. Oh, I didn't even put a bone blade in there. We also, actually, yeah, we will be putting in the iron, the one where we're searching for iron, because we need those. That's the only thing holding us back from getting that Twilight Sword, and that thing is a big deal. No, but that's the thing is we're trying to get that freaking Twilight Sword, and then we'll be in business. But we are getting some help from um, like the monster tooth necklace and stuff. Bone pickaxe and white lion coat. So from all this mess, not bringing out one arm. Nope. Oh, Idriel's really close to getting that other +1 strength. No up-facing reds that we have. Ooh, leather. No, I like Gimli in the leather. What else is an up-facing red? A bone dagger. We could put a bone dagger in there, since that bone's gonna disappear anyways. It's better than it going to waste. And it'd get us a strength for the next fight. Feels like a huge waste, but bone is a dime a dozen. We have plenty of bone in our storage too. So it'd be like we'd change out the cloth like that, which would get us, so these would swap. And then, whoops, bonesmith. We got a bone dagger. Should go in here. Which would get us an additional strength. So 2 strength from that. Stone necklace. Monster tooth necklace. Kind of an ugly grid there, but whoops. But still a grid. I would not mind going after level 2 White Lion. What do you guys think? You want to cross that bridge next week? No coming back from that. We didn't change bow person's grid at all. No. Definitely want Thrill Seeker with Rawhide. That is unfortunately Gimli. Which we just gave that set away from him. I guess what we could do is switch. So Gimli has Thrill Seeker over here, but we just gave him leather. So we could give leather to Idril. Leather to it. No, that won't work. She's got a ton of weapons in there, and it won't fit on the bowman. It might work actually. Leather might work with Idril. Let me do some checking. We would probably lose the necklace. We need to get rid of the axe. The circlet may have to change to someone else. Let me do a little bit of messing around here. We want to keep the necklace as long as we have that stupid bone blade, though. But we could do that, that. Whoops. Get our evasion guy down here to tap into the evasion. Then they need the sword. Yeah, so we can do it like that. Sword, necklace, and the pickaxe. And then Gimli would get this armor back with the evasion, because I like having a thrill seeker. I want to protect him. The gloves, which would leave our Qatar person fairly dangerously exposed with a skull helm, a white lion coat. No, the coat should go down here. The circlet, I guess. Bone dagger's not very necessary anymore. Is there anything better we could spend a bone on than that bone dagger? Probably not. Another bone blade. That's what we'll do. We'll get rid of this bone dagger, and I'll just put another bone blade in our storage in case this one breaks. And then, yeah, we'll turn this into a dried acanthus. Another one. That gives us 2 total. So, let's get both those out. So one of them we'll put here. The other one's not in anybody's gear grid currently. What about an organ? We got an organ that's going to go to waste. A lucky charm? I don't think that's going to help anybody else out. Nope. I don't want to just waste it, but there's really nothing else worth spending it on. Fecal salve's dumb. Alright, we'll probably just ditch it. We have 2 bone axes already, I think. Yeah, we do. So the skull helm, yeah, we'll get rid of somebody's stone nose. Probably Gimli's. He should be getting plenty of XP. Okay, so let's inventory. So I need to inventory a Cyclops fly. Monster bone and a perfect bone. That's our 3rd perfect bone. Jeez. Um, it was 1 organ. I mean, I guess I could turn it into a fecal salve. Not the ability of that one. It was the ability of one of the hides. One of the hides is the get one pop. It's this one right here. Warbling Bloom. I mean, I'm probably just gonna pick up a fecal salve here just because it's stupid to just let it go for nothing. So we'll throw it out here. May never use it, but it's better than just throwing it in the garbage. Okay, I have a lot of survivor work to do before our next session for sure. Tune them up, but I'm very interested in a level 2 white lion. If Mike, I don't know if you're still here. I know Bill's interested in it. Titan's always down for an intense fight. Rock is more of our logic, but he is busy, so that is alright. Pretty successful, I think. Whooped on that lion. Um, or whooped on that lope. I think we'll do pretty well on a lion. I'll keep you guys posted for next week's time. It may change a little bit. But I'll definitely be able to give you guys a heads up. I'm going on a golf trip with all my buddies, and we come back Sunday. But I think we'll probably be back fairly early. No, Rainbow Chicken, he's not even in here. We will be going after a dragon very soon. Very soon. Um, Bill, you guys, I don't know how interested you were in all reality in like the Lord of the Rings type streams. Those are definitely on the table. I'm a big gamer, enjoy that kind of stuff. They've got some pretty cool storylines. So if we, and that's easier to just kind of turn off if I get a call during the week. So moving forward, if we want to try to set something like that up separately, real casual, light-hearted, couple hours throughout the week that requires, I mean, definitely doesn't require like you to be there or whatever. Yeah, there's some good Lord of the Rings games, but what I'm saying is I would just stream it like this, and we could enjoy the storyline together, um, and then you guys could see it that way. Um, that would be that's the only thing I was meaning. Um, I would stream it to the YouTube channel, just in a different playlist, but it would pretty much it is a video game, Mike. Yeah, it would be a video game that I would just play solo, and we'd be able to just enjoy the storyline. There's a couple good ones. No, not War of the Ring. That board game is the best ever. But anyways, we can chat about that in Discord or figure out the ropes. It would be super super casual. Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War is what it's called. I'll uh, I'll uh, I'll drop it some stuff into Discord about it. But okay, guys, I am gonna go heat up my dinner and eat. I'll be in Discord for the next little bit chatting if anybody wants to talk. Um, for PS5, Bill, if you really enjoy a good Lord of the Rings storyline, these two that I'll drop in Discord are very good. Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. They talk about it's the life of a ranger from before when Mordor was rising to power. Real good stuff. But we will chat later. Thanks.